Hello and welcome. My name is Simone White and I thank you for joining me today for this webinar about training and assessment. You may have joined this webinar because you might be researching a career change or just looking to do some study to advance your career. Or perhaps you're looking for a provider of TAE for colleagues in your workplace. Whatever your reason, I hope you get answers to some of the questions you might have around St John Ambulance and around our TAE program. Over the next 30 minutes or so, I will be explaining a bit about TAE and the St John TAE course, also known as Training and Assessment. The topics I will cover include what is TAE and career pathways you might take, an overview of the TAE St John program, including the different types of training we provide and modes of delivery, as well as getting ready to enrol and the enrolment process. So firstly, a bit about St John Ambulance. St John have been around for over 135 years and has a long and extensive history of being trusted to train Australians in high compliance courses. St John is a registered training organisation, so we really understand the importance of training and conduct a wide range of training nationally, with extensive experience in our range of health and community industries. Our courses include First Aid, Mental Health, Certificate 3 in Patient Transport, Certificate 4 in Leadership and Management, and that's just to name a few. All of our trainers require TAE to deliver their training. St John is a non-for-profit organisation, so all of our profits from training help us fund community programs. So firstly, a bit about me. I am the business leader for the Advanced Education portfolio at St John. My role includes managing training programs, coaching others in training, facilitating TAE training and mentoring facilitators in their roles. I started my career working as a marketing manager for many years, and when I gained my TAE qualification, I initially started off training people in the marketing qualifications, which led me to training students in communication, in leadership, and in training and assessment to international and domestic students. My roles over the last 12 years has developed from being a trainer to a training operations manager and now a business leader in training, which leads me to talk about career pathways. So firstly, what is TAE? So the Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment is an essential qualification for any trainer and assessor in the Australian Vocational Education and Training sector. This qualification course covers a wide range of knowledge and skills to deliver and assess nationally accredited training programs. This qualification is also suitable for those who are engaged in the delivery of training and assessment of competence in a workplace context. As a component of a structured VET program, the qualification gives you many job opportunities and options for various types of employment. Therefore, it would be suitable for those looking to deliver formal training in a structured training environment, such as a TAFE or a private RTO, or to provide on-the-job instruction in a workplace environment. It might be delivering one-on-one training to apprentices, for example, or conducting workplace assessments and skill audits. There's also the role of being a coach or a mentor to staff, where you'd be required to hold this certificate. Some of the roles you might find yourself working in could include working with VET students as a secondary college instructor or at an RTO, working as an assessor in either a private training provider business or a government training provider, or in a TAFE. There are many varied roles as instructional designers where you might create learning resources. Some of these roles might be to conduct or even working from home with distance online learning, or it might be developing educational and training development resources or tools, or working in training systems and policies, or coordinating training delivery in administrative capacity. There are many roles like first aid trainer or early childcare trainer, and currently advertised on job websites, there's numerous roles in education and training field which require you to hold the Certificate 4 in Training and Assessment. You might also be looking to think about doing the TAE for career change, where you've worked in an industry or a corporate role for many years, and you now want to give that knowledge back to students. This is very rewarding when you're delivering training. You can share your real life experiences with your learners, a part of the job that I personally really enjoy. So at St John TAE program, I'll talk to you about that now. We complete the program over 30 weeks, nearly 6 months. It sounds like a long time, but we really believe it's necessary for a quality delivery of the course, and our students come away with a real understanding of designing, delivering and assessing training in the industry. We have 20 virtual classrooms via an online platform like Zoom or Teams, which we are currently using. This way you get the opportunity to interact and share experiences with others and practice presenting to adult learners in a group. Our workshops are full days, approximately 8:45 a.m. to 4:30. We have self-guided learning as part of that via our Moodle platform. We deliver via Zoom and we also deliver in-person classrooms. We have a timetable with gaps with self-guided learning. So for example, we start off about learning about designing, developing learning programs and using training packages to meet client needs. You do that for the first 4 weeks and then you have a gap of self-guided learning for a week where you can catch up on getting your assessments done, do some self-guided learning, and all that is provided on the online platform Moodle. So the timetable goes along again for another few weeks and then again another self-guided learning gap. It's a really good way to keep on track and keep your assessments getting completed as you go along so you don't get behind. So we have different types of training that we provide. We have a great upgrade program. It's really terrific at St John. So if you hold the TAE 40110 Certificate in Training and Assessment, an upgraded program is available. So you check the list of units of competency that you've completed and you compare them to the list under credit transfer, and you will find that you're usually entitled to about 8 units of competency through credit transfer. And you then attend a 1-day workshop, which is 2 units. So for that 2 units, you do plan assessment and assessment validation. You'll walk away at the end of the day with 1 unit completed, as you'll do that as a group in the classroom virtually, and then you'll have 3 assessment tasks to complete as homework. It's a really great program and it just talks a lot about recognised prior learning, which is my next point. With RPL, recognised prior learning, depending on what you've done as a trainer, you may be able to submit a recognised prior learning application for any outstanding units that are not covered in credit transfer. So for example, if you've done participate in assessment validation panel, that evidence can be used towards that unit, TAE ASS 403, participate in assessment validation, which is a really great unit. So there's also individual units and assessor sets. And why would you do that? Maybe you need this for your work or your job role or to gain a current qualification. You might need to just assess people. Or you might want to just do that assess skill set, giving you the qualification to assess people in your workplace. And we can come to your workplace if you have groups of 15 people or more that might want to do these groups of units. We have different delivery modes that we offer. So the TAE at St John can be delivered either face-to-face or through virtual classrooms. So firstly, the face-to-face training is delivered in the classroom in one of our training facilities or in your workplace. It is really interactive. We get our students to get up and speak in front of the class, create their own icebreakers and make presentations. Plus they conduct assessments in front of us on the spot during class time where we give them instant feedback. Our students who've completed our face-to-face training programs have said how much fun we make it and how confident they feel about becoming a trainer once they've completed the course. Virtual classrooms, we use programs such as Zoom or Teams to provide a live interactive classroom environment without the need to be physically in the same room. Your virtual classroom is not the same as an online TAE course. Some other providers out there have this option for completing the TAE online, and you might be wondering why we don't offer that. The reason we don't offer online is the program contains a lot of practical components which involve people, presenting to people and around training and assessing people in the workplace. If you're using online, you're not getting this benefit. You also miss out on that extra real-time support from the trainers who are committed to your success, and support from your trainer and fellow students. Working with others in the classroom is a real benefit to your learning. So, online versus virtual classrooms. So, virtual engagement with other students is really valuable. Students from all walks of life and professions or even locations come into our classroom. Some of our current students learning with us are even located in other states. Getting the best of both worlds, as you have the material online, but the classroom experience with a really great trainer to help you get through. If you're struggling with work, we offer the opportunity to speak to our trainers out of class time or conduct via email, or where possible, come in and visit one of our experienced facilitators. So the academic requirements that you need to meet for those entering the program, they must be able to demonstrate your vocational competency in order to be working in your proposed teaching and assessing area. So vocational competency is defined as a broad industry knowledge and experience. And this may include, but is not limited to, holding a unit of competency or a qualification. We ask that you bring that evidence to your first class, and this might be in the way of a resume or a job description or a statement of a relevant unit you might have completed or a qualification. It might be evidence of professional development or anything that shows your experience in your proposed teaching and assessing area. We have a wide range of participants that join the TAE, ranging from plumbing to nursing to teaching. And there are certain admission requirements. So you must provide a unique student identifier. And during the enrolment process, you'll be required to provide photographic identification and to assist our trainers to make sure that they are enrolled in the course is the same person who's attending the workshops. After booking into the course, you'll be required to undertake language literacy and numeracy assessment, and a link is forwarded to you to do this. The purpose of this evaluation is to ensure that you have the language literacy and skills required to succeed in the course. It will also assist you to identify any language support that you might be required during the course that you might need. You must have a laptop or tablet that can be used in class to access websites, and to complete exercises, and good microphone audio. This qualification requires intermediate skills in word processing and using internet to be able to search and locate information. Support will be provided as required to help develop participants' skills and assess documents, and they're all written as part of Word, Microsoft Word. Candidates with special needs are advised to inform your trainers so that reasonable adjustments to the training and assessment can be contemplated. Where a student has identified a need for assistance with language, literacy or numeracy, St John Amos Australia trainers and assessors will endeavour to provide this assistance. So I'm often asked similar questions, some commonly asked questions I'm going to go through now. So what if you miss a class? You may be able to join another class that you may make that up in another group, or you can complete the work assigned that week provided by your trainer. What if you have to step out for a class for a valid reason? Please let your trainer know in advance and you can catch up on anything you missed while you're away. And what if you need more time to get assessments done or you don't complete a unit? You will then be given an extension of time and an opportunity to resubmit your work if it's not sufficiently answered. Do we offer a payment plan? Yes, we can offer a 2 instalment or 4 instalment option. And what if I'm not working? Can I still complete the course? Yes, you can. And if you don't have a workplace, you may be able to access another student in the classroom or use a neighbour or a family friend to conduct your delivered training unit requirements where you're delivering training to a group of adults. So why St John? St John is a long-term established RTO that will make sure you meet the requirements to complete the course. We really care about our students and we value you as an important part of our business. And what locations do we offer training? We offer a range of locations across Melbourne, so please refer to our website for these. And what day is the course on? So if you nominate a day, for example, a Wednesday, then all of your classes will be held on a Wednesday. And we run courses on various days of the week. And yes, we do have weekend programs. So if you'd like to enrol, please contact us or go through tae.stjohn.org.au, and upon payment you'll receive a confirmation letter that will give you all the details of the course and the enrolment form. I look forward to hearing from you, and if you have any further questions or you'd like to contact us directly, please do so on the number on the screen or the email address provided, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I really thank you for your time. We hope that we can help you achieve your training goals.